Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining our WNCT Now afternoon news update. I'm Kelsey O'Donnell, broadcasting live from our digital studio. We're tracking the latest coronavirus developments across America. More states are now implementing face mask requirements. Arkansas, Montana, and Alabama are the latest states to issue those mandates. About half of all states have some type of mask requirement. This is as cases are rising in more than 40 states. Georgia's governor is going the opposite way, signing an executive order which prevents city or county governments from issuing mask mandates. Oklahoma's governor is also resisting calls for a mandate, and yesterday he became the first governor to test positive for COVID-19. In other news, Target and CVS Pharmacy are joining the list of retailers that now require customers to wear masks in their stores. CVS will implement its policy on July 20th, while Target's requirement takes effect on August 1st. This effect is being used to help combat the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. More than 80% of Target stores in the U.S. are in states or communities already requiring masks in public. This will now add the remaining 20%. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers. Here in North Carolina, health leaders announced an increase in coronavirus cases and deaths. More than 93,000 people are now infected with the virus. The death toll is approaching 1,600, and the number of hospitalizations is over 1,100. Meanwhile, across the East, 1,728 people are infected in Duplin County. 6 people have died in Onslow County, while 554 have tested positive. Carteret County reports 5 deaths and 171 cases. Now, the virus is increasing in Greene, Lenoir, and Craven counties. Also, Pitt County hit the 1,000 case count today. In sports news, the state's High School Athletic Association announced yesterday that they are pushing back the fall sports start date until at least September 1st. Let me pull up some footage here. The decision was to push back fall sports that will allow staff to focus their efforts entirely on the new school year. Coaches and players are paying close attention to these decisions. They're hoping for a better outcome in the near future. Director of Athletics in Pitt County, Butler, says they're trying just to stay positive.
My first reaction, I was disappointed, but then I was also excited because I did not cancel athletics. And I'm a firm believer in promote educational-based athletics. And so yesterday's ruling, although it did delay it, it did not cancel it. So a little frustrated at first, but trying to look at the positive that they have not canceled athletics at this time. Mm-hmm.
Speaking of athletes, many heading to the collegiate level are getting ready for the transition. Yet the reality of the pandemic is adding to their workload and making it more difficult to stay on track. Bailey Bunn is a future University of Kentucky gymnast. She says that COVID-19 has forced her coaching to move to video conferencing, and she hasn't been able to hit the gym.
We weren't able to practice for 3 months, so we got on Zoom calls and conditioned on there every morning. And I just ran outside and tried to stay busy. But there's nothing like doing gymnastics, so when we came back, it was a lot.
Athletes are also advised to follow along with a workout packet from their colleges to stay in shape and make their transition easier. Coming up, the Coast Guard rescued 2 people from a burning boat this morning. Stay with us. We'll have the details just after this short break.
Reporters are all across the East.
In Craven County, in Beaufort County, in Carteret County,
and in your neighborhood.
in Tarboro, in Kinston, in Greenville,
at Atlantic Beach.
Covering local stories that impact you.
The groundbreaking ceremony is the beginning of construction for Morehead City's 4th City Hall.
People from all over the state of North Carolina gathered at the Sycamore Hill Missionary Baptist Church.
The North Carolina Department of Transportation is responsible for new Highway 17 and that bypass.
That hammering you hear behind me is the start of building a brand new home for a woman and her very deserving family.
Historic Turnage Theater in Washington helps the community celebrate art and culture.
Driving Pad is used by BCCC's basic law enforcement and first responder training.
Crews have been out here since February 8th working on this project. It will stretch from here at Atlantic Beach all the way to Emerald Isle.
See their original reporting weekdays on 9 on Your Side News or anytime on WNCT.com.
All right, welcome if you are just now joining us. My name is Kelsey O'Donnell, live from our digital studio, providing a news update in between our newscasts. And again, like we said in the promo shown just there, everything that I talk about today you can find online at WNCT.com. Now, 2 people are safely back on shore after the Coast Guard rescued them from a burning boat near Cape Lookout early this morning. The 35-foot boat caught fire and began taking on water. This is some footage from earlier this morning, some photos on the right-hand side of the screen. Now, the Coast Guard received a Mayday call and sent out a 47-foot motor lifeboat and crew. The 2 people from the fishing boat were in a life raft when they arrived, and fortunately, no one was hurt this morning. So we are definitely glad that everyone is back safe and sound on shore. Now, this will wrap up our late afternoon news update. Be sure to stick around for our news coming up at 5. And as always, we'll have all the details online at WNCT.com. Thanks so much for watching.